But this is cultural appropriation of the worst sort. And everybody knows that Santa Claus lives at the North Pole. Canada claims the North Pole. Canada has given Santa his own postal code, HOHOHO. So I don't want to hear any of this Finnish Joulupukki nonsense. There we go.
Tell me how Lapland became part of the process.
Now, I don't know very many Finns. I love Finnish movies. I love Finnish television. But when it comes to Christmas, I've got a grudge against the Finns. Here's what happened. A lot of Northern European countries had Christmas gift bringers that were not very nice. They were a little scary. And one of those was a figure in Finland called Joulupukki, which means Christmas goat, Yule buck, Yule male goat, who was personified by a guy dressed up with a goat skull, shaggy furs, and would come in and be rather rough and throw the present at you. And kids were scared of him. Now, when Santa Claus emerges out of the United States in the 19th century, parents say, this is a much better idea than these scary Yule goats or the German figure of Perkta the Disembowler. What we need is a grandfatherly figure, a kindly figure. So Santa Claus is adopted by Europe, but under local names. So England, which had not had a Christmas gift bringer since the 1550s, Father Christmas was not a figure, it was just the personification of Christmas. So Father Christmas is the English Santa Claus. Pere Noel is the French Santa Claus. Der Weihnachtsmann, the German Santa Claus. But sometimes, as in the case of Finland, they will keep the original name. So Santa Claus is still called Yule Goat, Yule Buck. Now, in the 1920s, 20s and 30s, a children's radio program taught that Joulupukki lived on Mount Ear, territory on the Finnish-Russian border, and that he was the one and only genuine Santa Claus. And somehow, because Lapland was so suited to the Santa Claus myth, it has reindeers and reindeer-powered sleighs, Finland managed to convince much of Europe, and most importantly, all of China, that Finland is the original home of Christmas. And they have this tremendous tourist trade. They have Rovaniemi, the Christmas town above the Arctic Circle. The Chinese have bought into it. They're flooding Finland with tourists. They've built sort of Christmas Disneylands throughout China based on the Finnish model. But they're interlopers. They are Johnnies come lately to the Christmas story. And what really ticks me off is that Joulupukki considers himself above other Santa Clauses. Every July, there is a World Santa Claus Congress held in Copenhagen, and the Santas from around the world come, but not Joulupukki, because those are just imitations. He's the real thing. Now, he'll travel around and make peace pacts with other Santas. He went to Russia and made a deal with Ded Moroz, or Grandfather Frost, the Russian Santa Claus. But this is cultural appropriation of the worst sort. And everybody knows that Santa Claus lives at the North Pole. Canada claims the North Pole. Canada has given Santa his own postal code, HOHOHO. So I don't want to hear any of this Finnish Joulupukki nonsense. There we go.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ho, ho, ho is all I can say about that one. Click over there if you want to see more episodes of the Spencer Lodge podcast. But guess what? If you clicked over there, you'd do me a big favor. And it's Christmas, so come on, subscribe to the show, press the bell button, and make sure that you get all of the updated content as it comes through. Merry Christmas, folks.